warnings as required by law.
Okay, sir.
You have a right not to incriminate yourself.
Yes, sir.
But also, you do not have a right to lie to the TRRC. Are you aware of that?
That's forbidden.
Yes. Yes. If you lie to the commission during your testimony, it would amount to the crime of perjury because you would have been lying on the oath.
Yes, sir.
And lying to the TRRC itself is also another criminal offense.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you said you gave your statement voluntarily.
Voluntarily.
In that statement, did you address the allegations against you, the allegations of torture against prison inmates? Did
Yes,
you address
sir.
that?
I addressed it.
And the information you provided on that particular issue, did you provide it voluntarily?
Voluntarily.
Okay, thank you very much. Having cleared those formal issues, Mr. Tamba, let's now, let me just remind you again that for everything else that you say here,
Yes, sir.
you should speak the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For today, I would want to discuss the following issues with you. Your biographical information,
Okay.
your work as a prison officer,
Yes, sir.
the allegations you have that were leveled against you, that is the allegations of torture,
Yes, sir.
and in general, the problems
Yeah.
that are in the prison.
Okay.
The issue of the accommodation, the issue of the food, the issue of the general conditions of the cells,
Okay.
and the issue of medical attention.
Okay.
These are the issues I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
So your testimony is basically mixed.
Okay.
On the one hand, you would be testifying about allegations leveled against you.
Yes,
So
sir.
on that issue, you are an adversely mentioned person.
Yes, sir.
On the other issues, you'd be testifying as a witness.
Okay.
And as a witness, you'd be helping the commission to understand what the problems are in the prisons so that those problems can be fixed, so that those problems can be solved.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So give us your biographical information. What is your name, full name?
My name is Malang Tamba.
What is your date of birth?
12th March 1983.
March or May?
May 1983.
All right. And where were you born?
In Fonyi-Jaron district, Sintet.
And where did you go to school?
Sintet Primary from
Which year?
1990
And
to 97. I sat for the common entrance.
and
Then proceed to Kalaji Junior Secondary School. To year 1999, I sat for the WAEC exams, grade 9, and this is where my education stopped.
okay. Which year?
This was in 99.
What did you do after 99?
I went for skilled learning on the apprenticeship, plumbing.
Plumbing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you qualify as a plumber?
Yes, as a qualified plumber, and I was doing my own contracts.
Okay. And when did you leave plumbing?
I left plumbing in year 2003.
And what did you do when you left plumbing?
Because of there was no good marketing, I decided to search for opportunity till I heard of the selections in the prisons in year 2004.
Good. And you were recruited?
Yes, I was recruited 1st of April.
1st of?
April.
April 2004.
Yes, sir.
And where did you do your training?
At the Mile 2 Central Prisons.
When did you complete your training?
December 2004.
December 2004. What was the duration of the training?
From April to December.
April to December.
Yeah.
That's 9 months.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what happened to your career in the prison service after you finished your training? Give us your career progression.
First, I was posted as a gatekeeper at the prison's gate lodge, where each and every prisoner who is convicted or detained will pass through.
Yes.
For screening. Yes, I was there since.
For how long?
2004 to 2010.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Yes.
Good. And what did you do after 2010?
2010, I was transferred to Janjambure prisons just for some months, and I was retransferred back again to Mile 2 Central Prisons again.
During that time, okay, well, we would come back to that. The problem you had when you were arrested, or well, when you were interdicted and taken for investigations, we would come to that. Okay. What happened after you were brought back from Janjambure, all right? Okay. And after this transfer from Janjambure, what else happened to your career?
When I came back to Janjambure, I was posted at Mile 2 as a general duty officer. Yes, working on the escorts, hospital escorts, court escorts, firewood escorts, farm escorts, till 2011 June. I was deployed at the prison training school as an instructor.
Training school as instructor.
Yes.
Okay. Did you remain instructor until
2017.
Until?
2017.
You remained as an instructor until 2017?
Yes, sir.
During this period, 2011 or 2017, did you have occasion to serve as chief officer or something like that?
Yes, this was in 2016.
2016?
Yes.
2016, you served as chief officer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you chief officer at the training school, or you became chief officer at the main yard?
At the training school, I was an inspector. Then the chief officer who was there was Kalilu Sane, was the general chief officer, as paramount chief officer. One time there was a problem in the prisons which involved one Alagi Sise, a journalist, who was allegedly been told that he have escaped from hospital. Then it means Kalilu was the chief officer. And Kalilu was immediately removed from that office. And I, being the inspector, I was being trusted in that office to act as the acting chief officer at that place. Then I was an inspector.
Okay. All right. Before we delve into your activities as chief officer in 2016, yes, let's talk about this occasion when you were transferred to Janjambure.
Okay.
You quickly came back.
Yes.
What was the reason for your coming back?
Yeah, transfers, they will not state any reasons of you being transferred or you being returned back. They will only say transfers, and there is no need for you to ask about anything. I know I was transferred to Janjambure, and I was retransferred back to Mile 2, and I carried on my duties. Finished.
All right. Did you have a problem in the prison service during that time?
This was in 2012.
Yes.
Yes, sir. And
what was the problem?
In 2012, immediately I finished training my recruits who were enlisted in June 1st, 2011. They passed out on the 1st of January 2012. It coincided with the removal of
1st of January or 1st of February?
1st of January.
Okay. All right. Proceed.
2012, which coincided with the removal of David Colley as Director General and the appointment of General Bora Colley as Prisons Director General.
From one Colley to the other?
Yes.
Proceed, please.
Yes. Then from there, I was being I was given a notice to report at Fajara Barracks for independence rehearsals as a prison's detachment commander. Yes, to lead the detachment for independence rehearsals. We went after 18th February independence. I was called back again to Mile 2, and I was told that I was transferred during my stay in Fajara Barracks to Janjambure prisons. This was in February. The exact date I forgot. I went to Janjambure on that transfer.
And for how long did you remain in Janjambure before coming back?
Just for some weeks. Just for some weeks. This was after 18th February. I was transferred to Janjambure just for some weeks. On the 22nd of March 2012, I was recalled back, come and answer to the prison's headquarters, Mile 2.
And then what happened?
I appeared there on the 23rd because the journey was very far. I went there without money. I was begging lift, so I could not report the exact date. I reported the following day, 23rd.
Hang on. You were called by your service to come and report to the headquarters.
Yes.
They did not give you transport?
Even if you are transferred, you will never be given transport.
You find your own way?
Find your way.
On official duty?
Yes, sir. That doesn't appear in only me, any of prison officers.
You are transferred. The government is saying, leave this place and go to that other place.
Yeah.
And you paying your own transport?
Yes, sir. After paying, you claim, and they will pay you.
But they will reimburse you?
Yes.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
I was thinking that the government was asking for gratis from you. And that would be woefully unlawful.
Okay.
But anyway,
yes.
So you reported to duty,
yes,
albeit late. What happened when you returned?
On the 23rd, when I came, I reported at the main yard. I was asked by the chief officer who was there by then, I think, is it Alaji Job? He said, go to the headquarters and answer to the Director General. I said, okay.
And this time, it is General Bora Koli,
yes,
who was serving as Director General.
Yes.
Okay. General Bora Koli, was he a prisons officer?
No.
By training?
No, he has never been a prisoner.
Where did he come from? Where was he taken from?
From the army.
From the Gambian National Army?
Yes, sir.
He was a general in the army, and brought in as Director General of Prisons?
Yes, sir.
With no training whatsoever about prisons?
Yes, sir.
No knowledge at all about prisons?
Maybe previous courses that he attended, maybe he might learn about prisons, but to my knowledge, he knows nothing about prisons.
He knows nothing about prisons.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So you reported to his office?
Yes. I went to the headquarters to meet the director. Upon my arrival at the headquarters, the director was not there. He don't appear on duties.
Proceed.
I met the first deputy director, Yaya Jaju. Yes, I compliment him by saluting him and told him that I'm from Janjambure. I was asked to report here yesterday, but I could not make it up. I am here today. He said, that's your letter. I took the envelope, brown envelope. In front of him, I opened it. I read this letter. The content of this letter is, you, Mr. Malang Tamba, hereby dismissed from the service of the Gambian government with immediate effect. These two sentences.
Signed by who?
Signed by Secretary General, Office of the President.
And for the first time you saw, in black and white, what was normal for many people in this country. A dismissal letter with just 2 lines.
Yeah.
How did it feel?
Yeah. I thought the protocols of dismissing me from the service was not taken correctly, because the prisons have their rules. Before they will do anything to you, you have to follow through those protocols.
How did it feel?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I felt my rights were taken away from me. Yeah, at the first place.
Were you just free to go home after receiving that letter?
No, after reading the letter, I told the deputy that the letter is telling me that I am dismissed from the service. What happens? He said, I am not the director. I'm only instructed to give you this letter. I don't know.
That, what you've just described, was very normal in Gambia in those days.
Okay.
In your view, was that fair?
To me, it was not fair.
Was that lawful?
It was not lawful.
What did you do?
Yes. And then he informed me that there are NIS at the waiting room waiting for you.
That too was quite normal.
Yeah, no.
Yes, it was normal. To you, it was very new.
Yeah.
But to a lot of people, that was very normal. Yeah. How did it feel to just be brought from Janjambure?
Yes.
The moment you arrive, you were handed a dismissal letter, 2 lines without any explanation.
Yes, sir.
And the next thing is you are informed that the NIA was waiting in the next room. How did it feel?
Definitely, I feel very bad.
Did you panic?
No, I did not feel panic, but because I know that I did not do anything wrong. I did not say anything wrong. I did not steal. I did not do anything. So I was not panicked, but I feel very bad.
But that did not matter at the time. You could be sacked just like that. You did not have to do anything.
Yeah. It happens in my case.
So you met the NIA officials, and then what happened?
I met the NIA officers, and they told me that there is a van standing outside. We are going to escort you to your house so that you undress. We take all the government kits belonging to the prisons, and we escort you back to the NIA head office in Banjul for questioning.
And how did it feel?
Yeah, this was the first day that I experienced bad mood that I've never ever experienced in my life. Because in that escort, definitely, this was officers that I trained newly, were decorated as DOs, disciplinary officers, to escort me. Immediately I reached in my compound where I was renting. They asked me to stay inside the vehicle. I stayed inside the vehicle. These officers will force rush inside the compound, hold everywhere. The entire people came out of the surrounding, watching at me at that moment.
Humiliating it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Very humiliating.
Yeah. But I take it as this is something that is been destined to me, and I will make sure that I will take it.
Well, take it as this is something that our government has decided to do to you, something very bad.
Okay.
Okay, they searched your house?
Yes, they went inside the house, searched everywhere. Then my mother was seriously sick on the operations. She was trying to ask me to find out. I said, no, we just came to collect something. Because she was seriously sick, I don't want her to feel some panic. I said, we just came to collect something, we are going. But my wife knows exactly what was going on because I called her when I was coming. Yes.
And then?
Yes. I surrendered all my uniforms, warrant cards to them, and it was all being booked. I signed. I went back again to the vehicle, escorted. We came back.
To where?
We went up to prisons where these DOs dropped with the uniforms. I continued with the NIA personnel to NIA head office in Banjul.
And what happened there?
Upon our arrivals at the NIA office, I met one man who I later came to know that he is Jobate. The first name.
What Jobate?
The first name is what I don't know. Jobate was, then he was the, I don't know, is it the director of investigations? Then Jobate was there and Jobate was there and Sukuta Jamme.
Sukuta Jamme.
Yes.
And then what happened?
Yes. They also asked us what happened. I met my colleagues there. Then I thought it was only me. I met other 17 officers also there also.
In your statement, you had provided a list.
Yes.
And I would read them out.
Okay.
Commissioner Lamin Sow.
Yes.
ASP Alaji Saho.
Yes.
Sergeant Adama Baji.
Yes, sir.
CSP Bakari Waf Kujabi.
Yes, sir.
SPO Mariama Ba.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Fatou Waijalo.
Yes, sir.
ASP Keba Sedi.
Yes, sir.
SPO Aissatou Sow,
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Yaya Bojang,
Yes, sir.
ASP Pajuf,
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Musukeba Sow,
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Kadiyatu Kamara,
Yes, sir.
ASP Kemesen Koli,
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Bakari Bojang,
Yes, sir.
and Commissioner James Jaju.
Yes, sir.
That was the group.
Yes, sir.
And what happened after that?
When I met those of my colleagues there, I don't have access to talk to them because everybody was busy on his own head, thinking of his own. Then the NIA called us just like a hall like this one, but this one is bigger than that hall. We were seated there. They said, "What happens?" We said, "No. We were told if you come here, you people will tell us what exactly happens. We don't know." They said, "No. How can it be possible?" We said, "Our letters," I personally told Sukuta that my letter is here. You can read it. There is nothing stated in my letter that I will understand that this is the cause of my dismissals. Then they said, "Okay, go out and you stay outside. Then after we will come for you people." We were seated outside under a mango tree, waiting for them. There, Jobate came, stand on top of the veranda and said, "Officers, come." We came towards him. He said, "You people can now go home till tomorrow and you come." Then Sukuta came out and said, "No, allow them to call their family members. Let them come and give them a bail through an ID card," which we complied and we did.
When you were being bailed, did
Yes.
they say the offense you committed to warrant being bailed?
Before bail, they did not tell us anything. They said they will go back to the prisons and find out. Then when we were bailed, the following day we reported for bail.
So in fact, you were being bailed
Yes.
when no offense was stated to
Yes.
have cited to have been committed.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Then the following day when we reported for bail, this was the day we were told that you people were alleged of bringing one juju to the prison's garden in Mile 2.
You telling me
Yes.
that the state arrested 17 officers,
18.
15,
18.
18 officers,
Yes.
for bringing a juju
A juju
to Mile 2 Gardens?
garden.
Okay.
Yes. And personally, me, when I was told,
Did they say what happened to that juju?
yeah, they said they found a juju in the garden, and this juju was brought by you people.
By 18 officers.
Yes.
What was the size of this juju?
We were not shown. We are not shown about this juju. We don't see it in fact.
That was the allegation.
This was what we were told at the NIA.
That a commissioner of prison
Yes, sir.
How many commissioners were there? I think 2 commissioners were charged.
Yes, sir.
Commissioner James Jaju and Commissioner Lamin Sow.
Lamin Sow. Chief.
And how many women? About 5 women.
Yes.
We are all charged, 18 of you, for bringing one juju.
One juju.
Did they show you the juju?
We don't see the juju.
Okay, and then what else?
Yes. So when they said that, then they started distributing us to one table after the other. We were facing one of the NIA personnel.
Go ahead.
Yes. Personally, me, when I was cautioned by one Usman Jame, yes, he said, you people were accused that you brought a juju in the prisons, which that juju is meant purposely to damage Bora Koli and bring back David Koli. Yes. I told him that, do you know that I'm not posted in Mile 2, I'm posted in Janjambure prisons? He said, but how can that be possible? I said, this is possible. Because where a female officer was on maternal leave, one of our officers was on sick bed, and we were all included. Some are posted in Joshua, some are posted in Genjambure. We were all called only for a single juju. He said he cannot understand that. That's where he stopped my statement. This is the only statement I gave at the NI.
And then?
Yes. And then we were being asked, go come. When we come, we will sit under the mango tree till sometime around 11 in the morning or 10. They said, go home, tomorrow come back, for 8 months. And one fine day, personally, I received a call from General Sol Baji at the State House, who informed me that I have been calling your colleagues. Now I am calling you. Tomorrow you people need to report at the State House. The President wants to see you people. Yes. I said, okay. Right now I am in Sintet, but I will manage my way today to come to Combo. Tomorrow I will report there. And which I did so. Upon our arrival at the State House, I noticed that we were 12 in number. When we were supposed to be 17th, we were 12 in number. It's supposed to be 18th, but one of our colleagues passed away, Yaya Bojang, passed away during the 5 months of investigations. He passed away. So we were left 17th. So I counted among us, I saw we were 12 in number. I remained silent. We reported at the State House. We were received by General Sol Baji to one conference hall inside State House. He told us, wait, the President is coming to see you people. We seated there for some time. He came back again. He told us that the President has some visitors and he cannot meet you people now. But he ordered me to come and meet you people on behalf of him, to apologize to you people that all what was said about you people was a false information, and which lead for him to grant you people your dismissals. He is now appealing for you people to forgive and forget.
Thank you.
And which we accept and we forgive.
Did you see the report of the investigation?
I did not see it, and it was not read to us.
Mr. Chair, the investigators provided a copy of the report. Apparently, the state deployed a lot of resources to investigate a supposed juju that was found somewhere around the premises of the prisons. And they came up with a 30-page report on the issue. And this is the conclusion. I would read it out, Mr. Chair, with your permission. It says, the foregoing revelations on the investigations cannot establish suspects or persons who may be involved in the controversy surrounding the cartoon found from outside the premises of the concerned authorities based on the statements obtained above. The language is a little suspect, but it just suggests that, well, there is nothing really that could identify what was done. And then it went on to say, the said alleged utterances by some of the dismissed prisons officers that David Colley will come back as usual may be common sayings because based on the past recurrent emerging and exit of David Colley as the head of prison service cannot be established. Again, language problem. But I think what they meant to say is that the firing and hiring of David Colley was a normal recurrence matter at Miles 2 prisons. I think he has 9 lives or 11 lives. I mean, I think between David Colley and Willie Juve, I don't know who's been sacked more times than the other, but you know, they've been sacked several times and rehired. And then it goes on to say, on the issue of charm, juju stroke cartoon discovered by the riverside behind Mile 2 garden, not in the premises of the prison headquarters, was read by the prison imam and said to have contained names of senior officers, including General Bora Koli, Deputy Director General Yaya Jaju, DGG2 Thomas Jaju, Commissioner Lamin Fall, Commissioner Ndoi Dabo, Superintendent Alaji Job, former David Koli, ASP Abdullah Ba, and Chief Officer Musa Sanya. The purpose of the charm or juju was not mentioned or interpreted by the Imam. The said charm or juju cannot be traced back for further interpretation or be used as material evidence. The owner or / the one who brought the charm to the area found unknown. The alleged conspiracy of Marabu activities carried out by David Koli, Lamin Sow, and Adam Abaji cannot be verified or established because the concerned Marabus has denied that they have never visited him in Jara Pakaliba. The investigators discovered that the list of names was prepared by Semana Tamba, Alaji Job, and Anzac Koli. In the list, there are 24 names of officers submitted to Brigadier General Koli. Among the names written on the list, only 12 are dismissed. According to Alaji Job, he only wrote 18, and it gives to Ansumana Tamba on attention that they are unproductive officers. That's the conclusion of the report. Extraordinary that the state would deploy all these resources to just this. How many months did you have to stay home?
8 months.
Were you paid your salary?
After when we were reinstated back, we were paid.
You were paid your salary?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chair, I don't know whether you would want this exhibited, but...
yes, indeed. Actually, I was going to ask you if you could do that, submit it. Who signed that report?
That's what I was coming to, Mr. Chair. This is actually a report submitted to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
About a juju?
Yes, and the covering letter says as follows. It is labeled confidential, addressed to His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. It says, Your Excellency, I humbly submit herewith the attached investigation report on dismissed officers of the Gambia Prison Service for your information. I remain Your Excellency's obedient servant, signed Numu Kujabi, Director General. Mr. Chair, I asked to put the report in evidence. Could you pass it to? It should be Exhibit 132.
Thank you. I'm glad you stopped there instead of continuing to torture the integrity of the Gambian people on Juju stuff. Oh. Request granted, Counsel. You may proceed.
Thank you very much. But alas, you were reinstated.
Yes, sir.
But after that, you were again involved in a problem.
Yes, sir.
And this was the allegations of torture.
Yes, sir.
When did these allegations take place?
Exactly, I cannot remember the month and the date.
When did you stop work?
This was in 2017.
So the allegations against you emerged?
In 2016.
16.
Yes.
What time in 2016? Before elections, after elections?
No, before. Before the elections.
Was anything done?
Yeah, the first allegations was...
I'm not asking for the date of the actual event.
Okay.
I am asking the date the allegations were made. The date, the first time you knew that you were being investigated for torture.
This was on the 13th March.
Of which year?
2017.
2017.
Yes, sir.
When there was a change of regime already.
Yes, sir.
Where was David Colley at the time?
And then he was already been, I don't know whether discharged from the service or dismissed, but he was no more the director.
Tell us.
Yes.
Would you have been investigated for torture if there was no change of government?
If at all it was known to the government, it could be. There will be investigations.
If it was known to the prison service, would you have been investigated for torture?
It was known to the prison service and there was no investigation.
Correct. Thank you very much. So now let's go to the allegations.
Yes, sir.
There are several allegations and I will bring them out gradually.
Okay.
The first allegation is that you, Malang Tamba, were involved in the torture of Soriba Konde, alias Ramses, and Laminja, both of whom were prisoners at Mile 2 prisons at the time.
Yes, sir.
What do you say to that?
Positive, sir.
What do you mean by that?
It was correct.
You agree that you tortured them?
Yes, I agreed.
There was another prisoner who also alleged that you tortured him.
Yes.
And that was Fatou Cisse.
Cisse, yes.
The tailor.
True.
What do you say to that?
That's true.
You tortured him?
Yes, sir.
Could you tell us, from your own account,
yes, sir,
each of those three incidents and tell us briefly?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Starting with Fatou Cisse.
Please.
Yes. This was when I was the acting chief officer at the State Central Prisons, the man in charge of inmates and the junior staffs, starting from rank of inspector to the last officer. Then I was the man in charge. As I was at the chief office, a report came to me by my twice, who was P.O. Mohamed Jabi, Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi, and one Fatoumata Jaju, who came to my office and complained to me that Fatou Cisse harassed Fatoumata Jaju by touching Fatoumata's breast.
Mr. Witness, could you take it a bit slowly?
Okay, okay.
In fact, perhaps maybe we should have intermediary interpretation. So when you speak, we have interpretation in Mandinka. Yes, let's have interpretation in Mandinka so that the audience would know what you are saying.
Okay.
So proceed, please.
Yes.
Fatou Cisse ako Fatmata le Fatou Cisse to for kowole asunjoma.
Yeah.
Proceed, please.
Immediately I received the information. I called Fatou Cisse.
Ringa kibaro soto nga Fatou Cisse kumandi.
I cautioned Fatou Cisse and he admits.
Nga Fatou Cisse nyininka afanang asonta.
But he told me that Fatmata is his girlfriend.
But I nyina fanyan ko Fatmata mala sunguroleti.
And I questioned Fatmata. Fatmata denied that is not true.
Nata Fatmata nyininka Fatmata ko tonyante.
This Fatmata, who was she?
Nyim Fatmata mujumal.
She's a prison officer, private.
Atamu kasola do kulalti private le matinu.
And it would have been unlawful
for a
prison officer,
yes, sir,
to be in a romantic relationship with an inmate.
Yes, sir.
Andu loi balantala le pour prison do kula wonin kaso lanko e tara nyobulu kanola.
Yes, sir.
And if it was established that Falou's claim was true,
Yes.
Fatmata would have lost her job in addition to other potential consequences.
Yes, sir.
Alun ning ayatara anata ke tonyati nung Fatmata be fola la do kola la adun wokola kudol silakan.
Proceed, please.
Tenteng.
Yes. Fatou stand by his words that Fatmata is his girlfriend.
Fallulo tala kumakango kan ako Fatmata mala sunkurolte.
And I asked Fatou, where did you know Fatoumata?
Na fallu nyinin kay Fatmata lom mintole.
He said, here in the prisons.
Ako aya long kaso kono jele.
I told him, how did you came contact with Fatoumata till you became boyfriend and girlfriend?
Nga eteni Fatmata nata futa nyoma nyadile. Hanfo al nata kanu du nyote ma al kita akitela sunkurote kita la kambanote.
He told me at the tailor workshop, Fatoumata bring his uniforms there and I will show it. Even if at all it was not her turn to be sewn uniform, I will show it.
Ako ala karal dinkira to ala atelier kono Fatmata kana jele kararola akala uniformol nati jele adun hanna ya tara ate mala amanke atela karal singoti nana taje aka karalo kai.
Was Falou a tailor in the prison?
Yes, sir, he was a tailor.
Dan suli ya nyinen ka Fallu mu karal lalti kaso kono bang sedo ko ha to nyala Fallu mu karal lalti nun kaso kono.
Allow for the interpreter before you answer. What was Falou sewing in the prisons?
Fallu kamu fenule kara kasola je.
Starts from prison uniform,
A flota kasola uniformolu
prisoner's jumper,
anin kasola nkolu kadon fengolu menodun
prison officers' relatives' clothes.
anin kasola do kulalo ila badingol la feto fatolo.
So it was possible that these two people could come into contact with each other.
Anu asa kenole nyimmo fulolu isi futano nyomale wairi be nyokanji.
That's what Fatou said, and he called a witness.
Fallu yole fo andu ngai sedo fango kumandile.
There is one female, I actually forgot the name.
Ay musudole kumandi menketa la seloti nyata menketa la sedoti nyinata o musotolale.
They were all the same badge mates.
Telbe do ko damuta nyolale ye beta nyola lunkiline.
Did that female confirm?
O muso du ya tonya yandile bang.
The female said that's never true.
Bare musonyi ko nena manke wote tonyati.
She sided with Fatmata.
Amunda musonyi lata Fatoumata kang.
That's what the female answered, that it's never true.
Mususedo nyi ye wole fo.
Proceed, please.
I told Fatou, do you have any more witness again?
Nga fallu nyinin ka ko fo e sede do sotole kota ke bang.
He said, no, this is the only witness I have.
Ako hani nyindoro ne musedo tinga men soto.
How did you come to know that Falou touched Fatmata's breasts?
Ina talo nyadi le ko fallu e Fatoumata sunjo male.
This was what I said previously, that Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi and Fatoumata came to my office with the report.
Nawle fonum follow ko Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi atele ni Fatoumata nata na office.
Proceed, please.
Tenteng.
Yes. I asked Fatoumata, do you have any witness
Na Fatoumata nyinin ka fo ete fana e sede soto ne bang.
who can attest to these claims?
Men sitela nyin kuma kan lu sede ya.
He said he have no witness because it is never true.
Ako sede tala katu kuma soto balolem.
And I told Fatou, hence you call a witness and the witness said it's not true.
Ko falle ete sedo kuma le bar sedo ko to nyante.
Then which means you sexually harassed my officer in presence of officers who were there also.
Ko falle amunta yenna do kula ya detendi ka dewundi molu nyala men yalon ka do ku nyolle multi.
I asked Fatoumata, who was present when Fatou touched your breast?
Na Fatoumata nyinin ka aketa jumale nyala fallu be sunjo mala tu momen.
Fatoumata told me it was in the presence of Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi.
Fatoumata ko Sub-Inspector Mohamed Jabi abijele no ngotumo.
And one officer, Yaya Jaju.
Aning officer men ikafa Yaya Jaju.
If my mind can serve me, well, Yaya Jaju was the one who opened the gate.
Aning manyina Yaya Jaju le fonga daele.
Yeah. And I called those officers and they confirmed that it is true Fatou touched the breast of the lady.
Bringa officer kumandi ya tonya yandi ko tonya fallu ye Fatoumata sunjo male.
So, as in essence, you conducted some investigations.
Yes, sir.
And you arrived at a conclusion that Fatou sexually harassed your staff.
Amunda ye kisikisiro ka kuala inata nyinko londiko tonya faluye la dokula deundile ala dokuo kan.
Yes, sir.
So, as a result of that, what else did you do?
Ringo be keta wonya inata muneke.
I told Fatou, because of this offense, I'm going to give you 12 lashes stated in the Prison Act.
Ngo faluye katu nyinko men keta teng. Kasola lua nyina fok nimme nyinke njanta nyina kelela mbe busanya danya tang animfula kelela.
But immediately when I started giving him 12 lashes.
Where did you take him to give him 12 lashes?
Council ko ya samba mintole purka o busadanya tanimfulo kala.
Inside the screening office where they met me.
Ka molu lakulu visite office o menkono yentara jele nga li paroda muta jele.
Okay. So, and then you proceeded to give him lashes.
Tentenda yelli paroda tentendi jele.
And how many lashes did you give him?
Yelli paro busadanya jelle diala.
I came to give him 15 lashes, which I know was very wrong.
Nata nga busadanya tang anil lulule kala andu ngalonko wonin silo mantanyola.
Well, not only the extent of the beating was contrary to law.
Amanda nyinda manako liparo tata futa daming anil lua mantanyola.
The assault itself, the beating itself,
liparo fango fango kungo fango
was also wrong.
Wafanang ning lua mantanyola.
You said your authority for beating him was based on the Prison Act, correct?
Yenyina foko ila liparo abelaring prison kasola lua lekang.
Yes, sir.
Fomuto nyaldi.
Let me read out to you what the Prison Act has said.
Saim kasola lua e memfo mbatngao karang yamoi.
Section 65(1) allows for corporal punishment.
Bunda taworo ning lulunjango la sapa folo nying ye nyimfoko kuluro sekeno.
And it says as follows.
Ando ay nyina foje.
Subsection 1.
Ala fanna folo nying.
Corporal punishment shall not be imposed except for the following offenses.
Wo kamo kulu wo kulurnya sifala amanyang kala mola ning ayatara amantara laring ning kolu kang mina menufola.
Mutiny.
Wala kata molu kabalambaya ke ila dokola karola.
Incitement to mutiny.
Kamolu suku puri balambaya ke ila dokola.
And C. Assault of an aggravated nature by reason of the person upon whom, or the nature of the weapon or the violence with which such assault shall have been committed. Aggravated assault.
Mo boyin kanyala menketa boyin kanya dimindinguti andu satara jorango mental ka boyin kan wala o jorango fanan Kenya fo fana jibe mun joranne ma benyamin.
So the offense of touching that person's breast does not qualify under this section.
Woto faluye ko menke wolem ka farmata sunjo ma woto lua la karola o manyin sembo dia manyin kango di puru wo butero e kala.
Even if you assume that the law, the touching of the breast amounted to aggravated assault,
hanni yanyin tako sunji ma lua la karola ay boyin kandiri sangara ringole kaning.
Section 65(2) provides as follows.
Bunda taworo ni lulunjango la sapa fulanjango woyenyine fo.
A sentence of corporal punishment shall be inflicted with such instruments as the minister may approve.
Ni ba mari kulula isi kula kan kuome ya lonko satara minister fango ya kojube asonta ko nyinku kari le nyanta kala amarila kuluoti.
The instrument that you used, was it approved by the Minister of Interior?
Ye jorango menta puruka busala minister me marta banko kan kunyala fo ateyo le kango dia sonta wala leba.
It could be he is aware of it. It could be he gave the orders.
But here you are only guessing. So you don't know whether the instrument you used was approved by the minister.
Yes, that's true.
So that is another wrong. Is correct? You have accepted that corporal punishment for adults maximum is 12 strokes, right?
Ita famusonda ko kulur keba molie menu mu kebalti anyanta danya tang animfulal.
Yes, sir.
But this section continues to say
bari nyimbunda continue ka foko
every sentence of corporal punishment shall be subject to confirmation by the minister.
Ay nyina foko kuluro faso wo faso niba kela mola woto anyanta kela kuleti me yalon ko minister fango yala kango di ko nyino musartoti me nyanta kela marila.
Did the minister give his approval for you to beat Fatou?
Fodum minister yala songoy dila le song pour ye Fatou lipa.
Fatou was never charged, so the minister will not know about it.
Imam Fatou kalami matumi woto minister te bono la kalama.
Then it goes on to say that no such sentence shall be carried into effect until such confirmation shall have been received.
Nyong kulurnya te keno la mola woto funing ayatara kango sotonta me ya lonko abota dinkirato me ya kango di.
So you see, you did not have approval of the minister, correct?
Woto imam minister la kango soto purka oke foto nyante.
That's true.
Amuto nyalte.
And the other thing you have raised indirectly
kudo memfana ya wulindi karala
is that Fatou was never charged in the first place.
Fatou follow. Imatu mikula kafo yenyineke akuo mamfo.
But you decided to impose punishment upon Fatou without even having him charged.
Barite nyin kangota puruka kuluro la Fatou kan satara imatu mi diamoko no follow kafa yenyineke.
So it means therefore you just took it upon yourself. Punish him.
Nyine keta doronko ite nyinta ifaine ko iba kulula ifangola kangoka.
Without following any due process.
Andun satara imambula sarto hani kilin noma akuokono.
Because I know if Fatou was charged at that moment, he will face more than what he faced.
Atungalo ne ko tembo natara ye Fatou yala ko jibe ya tumi kumembe kelala wolebe siala ntenga menkala.
But you realize that it was not down to you, it was not within your authority to decide what would happen to Fatou. There is a law which prescribes what ought to have happened, and you decided to disregard that law.
Bari amanke itela lati puru ite ajube menyanta kela. Luale belari nyanta itandila ko nyini nyanta kela lukoti meya lonko nyulebe kela kuluroti. Bari ite maudodo jibe ite kuluro tamandile drong ifang la sartoka.
Do you agree with that?
Isonta wala.
I agreed.
Good.
Kasonta.
And another thing.
Kudo fanang.
Subsection 4 says that a sentence of corporal punishment shall not be carried out except in the presence of a medical officer.
Adum bunda nani njango ufana yenyi mfoko wonyon kulur façon amanya na kela mola nabe kela fanang utumo jara bunda la monya ntatara lori ne jara la lukono memba sede ala.
Was a medical officer present?
Fodun jara lama beta jele bang?
No.
Ani.
On that aspect too, you have failed to observe the provisions of the law.
Wo karola fanang imalu ala tarambulo lujube.
Yes, sir.
The previous witness before you, demonstrated extensive, some knowledge of the Prisons Act.
Sedo membi jannu janite na ay kasola lualu fanna lu dolu fangole itandile jang.
Is it normal that prisons officers are taught the provisions of the Act?
Fodum nyimu kulo ringoleti kasola do kulalu ike karandiwo kasola lualu Kenya la lebang.
There is nobody who knows the Act, so they will not teach you the Act. You don't know it. They will just tell you verbally, but there is nobody who can teach this Act in the prisons.
But don't you think that as a prisons officer, in order for you to be able to do your work in accordance with the law, it is important that you know the law itself, the Prisons Act itself?
Woto fo amanke itemari la lotan kaunti puru ya kata wo kaso la loi ye fere ke hanfo ya long abelari nyamin puru nyin kamala ni bela do ko tamandila isa long itanyanta munekela ise ko lonje.
That's very true. This is why officers sometimes they make contributions to go to printing departments to find books for them for their own, so that they will be researching and know certain things in the Act.
Muto nyalti wala na kasola dokula lu dolu fonglu kata na kitabu safe bunda la kafala me printing department pour ifanalu si kitabu lu soto isi mennu karanka jube pour ifanalu si londi soto nyilu ala karola.
Is learning about the Prison Act part of the training that is given to prisons officers?
Fodum kasola kuolu la lua karang fo fanambe karandiro kono lebang ika kasola dokula lu karandi menula.
You are an instructor at the training school, so you should know that.
Etemo karandir lalti kasola karambungo nyinto woto nyanta olonale.
It comes on the timetable, but practically it is never there.
Asafetale ila karandiro silo lukang bari anene mantaraje inene bukakede.
That is a serious problem. Do you agree?
It is a serious problem because, as I previously said, there is nobody who can take the Act.
Well, there are lots of lawyers at the Ministry of Justice. There are lots of lawyers in private practice. So it is no excuse really that there is nobody who can teach that. They should be able to find a lawyer who can give classes, instruction on this, so that the prison officers would understand the law.
Lawyer Jamal lebe dokola ifaye. Lawyer Jamal lebe Ministry of Justice. Woto nyinte kela daliloti puru mbeni ya lonko ba dokola kasola karola ka foko mo mansoto memben karandila. Wote keno la daliloti amolu be kere ne sin akarano silo lumenula puru ifana ya londo soto.
Section 66 says as follows: no prisoner shall be punished until he has had an opportunity of hearing the charge and evidence against him and making his defense.
Imanyana kasolanka kulula ning ayatara atiye kuo menke ya tumi kuo menna hanufo yo bondi ya nyoto ya karang hanufo afango ya long aya fahamu andung hanufo amari fana nyanta lolale puruka kata aba fantankan dila nyaming ayoke wole mu daliloti me ya long anyanta tamala silo menna puru amari na manakulu.
Are you aware of that?
Malum fo botaw kalamale.
Never. This is the first time.
Mambo akalama nyino sinya foloti mbo moyola.
Are you also aware that under Section 67(1),
malum fo bota nyim fanan kalamale bunda taworo ni woro ulanja la sapa follow,
any prisoner may be charged before any subordinate court of competent jurisdiction with any offense against prison discipline, and such court may sentence the offender to imprisonment for a period not exceeding 6 months. Such sentence shall run from the expiration of the prisons of any previous sentence. Did you check whether the offense committed by Fatou was one for which he should have been charged before a court?
Fodum ñim fanam yañil lolle ko kafo kasola won kawo kasolanka ni e memmuta kula me yalon ko kaye ñineke iñanta kitindile kiti bundala dame mba londila ko ñin kari fulana ay ñin ku kari leke anda yo ko men ko ñay ba kitindile wolela han fo ni sarto tata lo ko kula men sotonta utumolem isina jube ba kulula ñamin e anim men ñanta lala kan fodo mu kuleti ibota men fanan kalama bang.
Council, if I was aware of all this, that I will never make a mistake. I was never aware of it.
You took it upon yourself to punish Fatou?
Yes, thinking that this was the best option.
But you knew that what you in fact thought was the best option limited you to only 12 strokes. Ibo kuluro menna wonya kulo meya lonko ite fangala miroto itata dandi busadanya tang anim fulaleto.
That's true.
You decided to go beyond the 12 strokes. Correct?
Bari inata tambi busadanya tanim fulolale inata tenteng hanufo ye kuke mensiata busadanya tanim fuloti.
That's true.
Yeah, wala mtonyati.
At that point you knew that you were already in the realms of illegality. You were doing something against the law.
Tembo ite fongo yalo ne ko ibe ko menke ka wonya anin loi manta nyola akoyete foma ko woto ye loi bulale inyanta tamandila silo mena.
Yes, that's true.
You accept that you offended Fatou, you did him wrong.
Isonta ko woto ye fallu tonyenne ye kukala me yalonko amambetea.
That's true, and I did not wait till Fatou to discharge from service. I went. If a prisoner is punished, automatically that prisoner should be sealed. But in this case, I realized automatically that what I did to Fatou was wrong. I did not seal Fatou. I went back to Fatou inside his cells, and I apologized to him. And all benefits that he's supposed to have during that time, because I was a chief officer, were all returned back to Fatou.
Ngawolon nente fanga ya lonko ngasilo bulale. Mo dalilo le ya sabu mambatu. Katu ninka so lanko yo ke natara tonya wole keta nyanta silla le wolem ka sindi dula kiling bari masil manke okala amanna dawoto nga fallu bayndi han fo ala dinkirato selo kono nga bolo sai adum nyanto lu menu fana lu be nyanta dilala nga katale wayri ntemu officiality nga o nyanto lu be sai nge murundi ama.
Did Fatou accept your apology?
Fallu dunata song ila bolo sai rola le bang.
He accepted it.
Son talale.
Well, for what it's worth, Fatou may be watching.
What
do you have to say to him?
I still owe him apology, 1,000 apology to him.
Would you want to seize this opportunity? He may be watching.
I know from here I will find his missed calls in my mobile. Because I do communicate with him. He knows my house. I know his house. I know his workshop. Yes.
Would you want to take this opportunity to apologize to him publicly?
Yes, sir. I would like to ask Lousy and the entire prisons and prisoners and any other persons who I may offend knowingly or unknowingly to forgive me of what I have did.
Mbenye itala jamaa bela ko Lousy mengato nyeng mba danila mba bolo saila andu atekola natara ngamo mondi mfanan tonyeng anate kola aninkaso do kulal ninkaso lankolu be mbebe danila mbebolo saila pour isi yam famma ngato nyendro menkela.
And if anybody also did anything to me knowingly or unknowingly, I have forgiven.
Adu nimmodo fana kukenna amari bota kala mabang amambo akala mabang nte fana yam fatale.
Let's move on to the issue of the others. You are also alleged to have tortured one Laminja at the prisons.
Natenten nyimfanam fatala ko ikafome Laminja yo fanan tilimbali ale kasola je.
That's true.
Umutonyal.
Could you tell us what happened?
Afonya munaketa.
On Laminja's issue, it started from Soriba.
Laminja la kuolu datita mole la ikafome Soriba Konde.
There was one day when the Operations Commissioner, Ibrahim Ajame,
Lun sotonta Operations Commissioner mem marta kuolu tamando la kasola ikafai Ibrahim Ajame
came inside the main yard.
Anata kasola tereba nyinto.
He was making his normal routines of patrol.
Abala taman do kole taman de kan mendal takela.
I was inside the chief office when I saw him in the yard.
Mbe chief la officer la kono wotembo bringa hainang tero nyin kono.
I came out
Mfundita nang
and I followed him
mbulata noma
from cell to cell in the yard.
Kata cell ni cell dinkira nyin toje.
When he finished his tour in the yard,
Braya la taman bang dinkira toje.
he asked for the center gate key which the officer brings.
Ay chabo nyininka memu bunda temanka ba nyin chaboti yo fanan nati.
That is the gate that leads from the main yard to the security wing.
Wolem bunda ti dame ya lonko kabo jele kata tanka bunda nyina ka dame security wing.
When that gate opens, he entered inside the security wing together with myself and other officers.
Biriyo bunda yele wotumo londunta kanto bunda nyina nte fanam bijele aning officer dolu.
At the security wing cell number 1, block 1,
Wo kanta bunda nyina cell bunda following number 1 following.
this was where I was called to go and answer to the head office.
Yen kumandi wo tembole ko ngatan danku na office ba nyinto.
That the secretaries are in need of me.
Ko secretary olumen bije wolem ila doku lalu isula tannale.
Yes. I went to the secretaries and it was for me to come and make some rectifications on the roster, duty roster of the officers.
Bitu tumo le mfanan tatan danku ko secretary oluje. Bari na tanyina fanyen ko nyanta kudol le falina do kula la nyo falingo nin do kula men nyanta do ku menkela wati men nay ka fo me roster pour nga falingo ke woto.
Then I was doing that rectifications
Mbeo do ko le ke kan wotumo
till when I finished the rectifications.
han fo nga do ko ke fo nga bang.
I returned back again to the main yard.
Muruta ba ke kata kasola sansamba kono.
But before I entered inside the main yard, the first premises of the prisons after entering the main gate,
Bari birindunta bunda bala janimbe futala sansamba nyin kono.
I passed the screening office.
Ntambita officer la kamol la kolu jube dameng.
I saw officers standing at the veranda of the operations office.
Ngamolu je officer lu doku lal je loring perengo koto dame ya lon ko jelom doku tamandi bunda la officoti e ka fa dame operations.
I know it was not normal.
Na lon ko ha jande kolu man tembe.
I branched and I went to that place.
Mfanan sota utumole ntate tara ibe dame.
There I saw Soriba Konde and Laminja standing.
Jelom nga Soriba Konde je loring anil Laminja.
Then Soriba Konde's shirt, jumper shirt was torn apart.
Utumole ngaje ko Soriba Konde la dondiko membe dundingala abe fararing.
And there were blood stains at his chest.
Adu yellow be asiso bala.
I asked Soriba Konde, I said, what happens?
Na Soriba Konde nyinin kanka muneketa.
He told me after Dina News office.
Ay nyina fanyo ko na tambita nyina mbine la office.
I said, okay.
Nkai okay.
I asked Laminja, he normally calls me Uncle Tamba.
Ngalamin ja nyinin ka akafo jamaja akafo nyane mbarin Tamba.
I told him, what happens?
Nkai muneketa.
He said, no, after Dina News office. He explained a little.
Ako nyahani mbatu fo nyato ntelubina nalale ila office.
So I believe maybe there is something that they want to tell me, but they don't want to disclose it in the presence of officers.
Ngalon ko woto nyilu kubeda ilafta men fulanye bari imallafi kaitandi dokula dolu nyala.
I left them there and I went to my office.
Nietu jele ntata na office oto.
At the main yard.
Korda ba nyin kono.
Yes. I was there up till 6.
mbijele fotala woro uraro.
Then closing time was 6.
Andu molu kaji do ko la wato menje tala woro.
It falls on a Thursday.
Abenta ara misole fe.
And the following day, Friday, falls on a weekend.
Andu oso momu jumoleti me ya lonko daha lokungo la wuche daha akadamu tawoldo.
Then Fridays, there were no official duties on Fridays.
Adung arjuma lungula lokula lokubukake wolung.
Yes, I was there till 6. I did not see these people.
Mbijele fotala woro manyi moluje.
Then I asked my twice who is Mohammed Jabi.
Mensim benta kan ka fome Mohammed Jabi enko.
I told him when I stopped, I went to the office, head office, to make some corrections there.
Nka birin fintita ntata office ba nyento pour kata ko dolu bonyoto.
You were together with the operations at the security wing.
Itelebe do ko bunda la karola operations kanto bunda la kaframe security wing.
And I saw these two people standing at the veranda.
Nanyu moflol je loring perengo kotoje.
What actually happened at the security wing?
Mune keta wotumbo.
Jabi told me.
Jabi ko nyengo.
He said, if you see these people, it seems as if they were drunken today.
Akonyane nyum moluje e kasobele ko nyilu abeko ibe sirari no wolung. Siro mem munyenti wala kadolomi.
I told him, but what exactly happened? I want to know.
Nka hani bari lefta melon mune fango keta.
He told me the operations commissioner ordered for Soriba Konde and Laminja to be sealed.
Ako operations la nyaton ko nyin kangole di pour Soriba Konde ni Laminja ye seal.
Yes.
Ah.
He said Soriba Konde and Laminja insist that they will not be sealed.
Ako bari nyum mo fulolu Soriba Konde ni Laminja ibalante le koite tele seal la. Wolem ke soron dinkirato de ke tutu la konoto sorondi.
I told him, but what was their offense for them to be sealed?
Ngani nka bari mun kuja wole ke alhakiru mensa kendi hanfo yesil.
He told me, no, I don't know. I only heard commissioner saying, seal these people, jamme.
Ako afana malo akay nyim moyle drong commissioner jamme bafala ko ali nyim molu seal ke soron konoto.
Then commissioner was ordering one, is it Kalilu Jamme, to seal those.
Ako tumo dum commissioner be kangodi kan Kalilu Jammelela pour ka nyim molu ke dundi konoto ke sorong.
And they insist that they will not be sealed.
Andung ibalanta ko itel tedunna konoto kate soronje.
And
just a moment. You and the commissioner,
yes.
Who was the senior officer?
Council ya nyinin kaka etenin commissioner jumalum palace menna palace jumale la palace obe nyato.
The commissioner was the boss.
Ako commissioner lom nyaton koti.
In fact, you worked under Ibrahim Ajame at the training school, didn't you?
Council ka adu yedo ko ke Ibrahim Ajame kotole alla karandi dinkira nyinto.
Yes, sir.
And on this occasion, with regards to Laminja and Soriba Konde, he had already made a decision that they be sealed, correct?
Andu nyin silo ay nyin kangolondi le foka pare ko Soriba Konde ni Laminja e nyante soronna le ketu soron kono.
According to Jabi's narrations, is correct, sir.
Jabi ya sata nyameng wole mutonyati.
And what happened afterwards?
Sai munena take wokola.
Jabi told me that there was a riot that came out because these people were shouting and many prisoners also came out.
Jabi nyene fonyen ko balambale ketade katu be wurin kan ayasa bu fankaso lanka jamalu fanal fintitana.
He said, and we were being outnumbered by the prisoners.
Andun kaso lankolu biriyo fintoke itelu yiriko siatan tolutile.
He said, even some of the buttons of operations uniforms were lost at the place.
Ako hani operations la do kulanying ala uniformo membala wonyo saba kono ala dondi ko fango butongolu dolu kundutale.
And he told me that we, the officers there, were the one who, in fact, secured Jammeh out of the security wing.
Ako yasa bu fantelu men fangol mu do kulalti telebije ntelennanta Jammeh makoy ka fintindi wo kanta bundala ka fadame security wing.
Yes, he said from there we came, we wanted to force Soriba to go inside the cell.
Kubdim botawtolem lafta Soriba forcer la pour ka dundi cell kono.
When they locked him inside the cell,
Biriya sorong cell kono.
He said Soriba used a razor blade and started cutting himself.
Ako tumolen Soriba ye lanceto bondi aya damuta ka fam balo nama.
This is when officers rushed in and opened the gate.
Utumolem do kulalu ikidita nang yala bunda yele.
And they arrested him.
Ya muta.
This, he said, this is when you saw Soriba and Laminja at the veranda down there.
Ako tumolem itenata Soriba ni Laminjaje perengo koto ibe lori nje.
Proceed, please. What happened afterwards?
I said, okay, then I will know more tomorrow when I come.
Nga okay abeteata ninata sama mbekuo tobe lonna otumole.
Because then the Costa van was waiting for me.
Kato tumo moto menyantan sambala Costa vano nying abemba tukang.
Yes, because I was the chief officer. Nobody will leave if I don't leave.
Kato ndelom chief officer te nintema mboje motetala.
Because I have to sign out that everything is correct and they left.
Kato fonganyi safe ko bebe temberi nga nyama le kasoko no otumo lontestano.
Okay, so when I came out, I closed and everybody closed.
The
following day on Friday falls on a weekend, I came to the prisons. Yes. As the chief officer, I went around all the wings from Remind Wing.
Chief officer.
Remind Wing, Main Yard, Security Wing.
Riman kasola sansambakono kata security wing beji bele.
And from my inspections, I went back to the main yard.
Bringa okrosiro bang muruta bake kata kasola sansambanyin kono.
Then the sergeant in charge on that very day was Sergeant Mohammed Jao.
Sergeant no member do kola ule kafa ne Sergeant Mohammed Jao.
He is my junior.
Na atela palaso bente dumale na do kula dindingolom.
I told him that I want to go to security wing. I want to see Lamin Ja and Soriba Conte.
Nka lafitala kanta bundale la security wing. Lafta Lamin Jale jela anin Soriba Conte.
Yes. He said okay. He followed me up.
Ako ha abulatan no kang tata.
Because there is a tradition in the prisons when a senior officer comes and he wants to go to anywhere, there must be an officer who will follow him up.
Katu nyimu ado leti kasola. Ninya tonkana ataje lafta tala dauda kumbabola kasoko no fani ndo kula do etanyola.
Tell us what happened when you got to the security wing.
When I reached at the security wing, when I reached at the security wing, I met P.O. Alaji Nyang, who was the officer in charge on that very day. He too was my junior officer. I told him I want to see Soriba Conte. He told me Soriba was sealed since yesterday when he misbehaved here.
Akonye Soriba soron konotole ka sindije bring manya siake kunum.
I told him still I want to see him.
Nkai o nyawnyanding lafita jalale.
He went and ordered the officer to open the gate for Soriba and bring him out.
Anata kango di do kulanye na puru isi Soriba fintindinang.
I went with Soriba out of the security wing.
Nin Soriba fintita kabo security wing kono.
Behind the security wing.
Security wing koma je.
That's where I was. I went and I stand.
Na tata jele bitun telota.
I asked Soriba.
Na Soriba nyininka.
Told him, what happened yesterday? You said you will come to my office and I did not see you people. What happened?
Nka muneketa kunung atelko albina na office bari manna alije muneketa.
Proceed.
He said. He told me, "Demalngal like sa boss, luta like lo sa boss."
Akonye ko tayela boss nyininga, muna na imela boss nyininga.
I said, "But I cannot ask my boss when you are here."
Nka entena boss nyininga lo tumala me na yetebeja.
And I have no right to ask my boss. He is my senior man.
Andu manyanto soto purungan na boss nyininga muna na nyarongola.
You are the one under me, and you are the one I supposed to ask.
Etele bedo ko lan koto andu nyane etele nyininga.
He said, "Wahuma duma wadara fi."
Konye ko nte fem fola jam.
Yes. Man hamna lumay de my all of it's not that clear, but the way he was speaking is what I want to repeat.
You did not like the response he gave you, correct?
Because I was threatening.
You felt offended because he was being rude.
Council ka oro ite ajele ko ila korosilo ya ajele ko yetonyele kadung malubali ate kanne.
Not even he to be rude to me, but he threatened me personally.
Sedo kama ngenyita kulubali ata kanne bari silandile fana.
What did he say that made you feel threatened?
council ka ay mune fo member sabula ya ite aje ko ay silandile.
He told me that man hamna lumay def fi.
Sedo ko akay na ko ngalo nen kamen ke jang.
I told him, what are you going to do?
Akay ko ite be mune kala.
He said, no, man hamna lumay def. Luma def fi Ali Cissé ak Jesus. Man hamna. Suma waxe inay rek dinañ ma olu.
Ning te kay ko ko nya ko ngalo be men kala ngamen ka Ali Cissé ning Jesus la. Ning ko e men ke roy bo kala.
Yes. And I know that what he said was true. Because he have once a problem with our operations, former operations Ali Cissé. And that man was dismissed from the service.
How was that a threat to you? He did not say he was going to do anything against you.
Council ka obe keno la masilangote nyadi le teto kadu amam fem fo ka fo mbenyine kelela.
He was telling it to me.
Sedo ka ba fo ka enen.
He did not say that he was going to do anything to you in particular.
Council ko amafo famfan ka benyine kelela.
Yes, he did not mention anybody, but he said he knows what he's going to do. What he did to Ali Cissé and Jesus was very minor. And this time, what he will do, he knows it.
And as a result of that response to you,
yes,
what did you do?
Council ka bring ayo jabiro kela. Itenata na muneke.
I said then, su fekkee ne loolu ngay def man fu may ñibi yow doo ko fekkee.
Okay, ko ni nata tebe wala kela wala ni tebe sela itete bola kalama.
This is what I told him.
Ngani faye.
And then what happened after that?
Council kai muna nata nake.
I said because now you are beating your case that you've caused commissioner to be dismissed, you caused Jesus to be sentenced life.
Okay.
Now you are telling me that what you are going to do now will be more than this. I am going to give you 20 lashes.
Okay, ko amunta sai kesi so kosi wala karu yesi so wulinde fo ye Ali Cissé bay yesi so wulinde fana fo ye Jesus ya soron andu sai lafta sambala nan telephone kan fana what is your last sentence?
I will give him 20 lashes.
He said he will give you 20 lashes.
At that stage it became personal.
Amunta sai o tembo ko nyi natana ke aldamate mode.
Yes.
So it became you being angry with him for what you think he may do to you.
Amunda sai natana kinyi sondo mo soro ko akamfata kamala sai inatana miro soro bina muna kelera.
That's true because I know if he did what he means, if he did it, it will happen.
Ngai ngola mira nanduna mira asakin abakeno lanal.
So you decided to punish him.
Yes.
Munda ifana natana ngani soro pur ka kulu.
So that he would not do what he promised to do.
I told him, if I am to go home, then you will not narrate it.
So you decided to punish him in advance for something that he has promised to do in the future.
Yes, at that moment.
So at this stage, he has not yet committed any offense.
The offense was threatening me.
We have read the Prisons Act for you, where does it say that you can give corporal punishment for threats?
I give you
the act to take a look at. It's section 65. Does the act say that you can punish anybody with corporal punishment for making a threat?
This is what I said previously. That from the Director General to the last officer, there is nobody who have a knowledge on this act. So we are not working according to the act.
Kabu direct ko wala suti de foddu mala mota je me londo so nying luato me alon ko atele kaso mara.
There are two things to it.
Council kay kufula lebeje.
You're working under the law,
Ebe do ko la kela duwala koto.
or you're working according to your own whims and caprices.
Warando e do ko ke fangola miro kan.
Which was it?
Jumala kilim.
In this case, I take it personal.
Sedo kay nyim kola fannala nga ko tam fangole.
You acted unlawfully.
Si council kay ye do ye ko nyinke ameni loi manta.
That's true.
Sedo kay to nyalde.
Mr. Chair, it's after 5 p.m. We can end it here until tomorrow.
Council ko Mr. Chairman utara Lousy dalen salonde jam fo sama ngana ko nyin damuda.
Yes, I did get your suggestion on that, and I think it's all right. We will close them here for today and resume at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Right? Thank you all very much, and the meeting is adjourned.
Osama, inshallah.
Thank you, sir.
domoro kadiate
boy jannon sikes restaurant
e sai nakko be ninna dimbal nimbe domoro kala janno
domoro seneyata adiyata topotoro fanan kendema bije luntan during tamala abeka domoro ki janni adi manda wala de te ka we bijele anim fanan ka fadi jang ikono e fa e ka fa minne ko pastry anim bakery iko fanan be kalele badde lomba conference lomba workshop lomba ye fo pendil lon dunia kono domoro betama nyillom international o toda number 1
amanke ba domolo jandama
e sa domo jang is atariya
wo mu kubandi
sa nakko sa futandi
e oto sa nakko be mu sikes restaurant
ndaba nan janno mu yat ni manje do mbija
aban
CK's Restaurant, known for best quality food and customer satisfaction.
Stewart & Co. Solicitors, a legal excellence firm in London that can help you with all aspects of your legal work. If you are looking at immigrating to the United Kingdom, Stewart & Co. can help you to set up business, buy houses in the UK, and will deal with all your legal works from start to finish.
For all your general immigration work, we can help you with that as well. If you're applying for any form of visa, whether student visas, settlement visas, marriage visas, or a child wanting to come to the United Kingdom to settle with the family, we can help you to achieve your goals.
Stewart & Co. Solicitors, a legal excellence firm specializing in conveyancing, immigration, litigation, family law, personal injury, licensing, no win, no fee. Contact us today at www.sk-solicitors.com.
Oh, yeah. We have all the answers for your beauty quest, all the means to purify you.
Welcome to Skincare Plus of the Gambia. Dalal lañ ak jàmm the Skincare Plus of the Gambia. Mbal Diala Skincare Plus of the Gambia. But where we're going to start with is one of our star products, 55H Plus Paris. We do have 4 different formulas of 55H Plus, starting from the Harmony Carrot product to Efficacate Replicate to Multi-Action and also the formula that is perfect for those that are suffering from acne. The second product I am going to introduce you guys to is our milk protein, which is an excellent product. Main ingredient in this product is alpha hydroxy, which is known to be clearing the skin in such a beautiful way. Now, moving right along, we're going to move to another star product of ours, which is Lighten Up. We do have Lighten Up regular, Lighten Up plus regular, and Lighten Up Gold. Lighten Up Gold is indeed a star product. Bii moom dafa nekk product boo xam ne duñ dee never have enough of it in stock. It literally just jumps out of our shelves like at the speed of lightning. Lighten Up Gold. We're gonna get to talk a little bit more about Lighten Up Gold in probably another edition. My brand, my favorite brand, or my ex-favorite brand that is, because I have switched now, is Kiwi Eye. We do have 4 different formulas of our Kiwi Eye brand. Oriental, képp ku ma xam Kiwi Eye Oriental nga ma xamee. Man product bi rek ci laa daan kontaan waaye léegi nag switch na loolu nañ ci waxaat ci kanam tuuti rek. Oriental anti-aging, perfect pour koo xam ne you're over 40. li tax mooy it has argan oil in it. Argan oil ñëpp xamee nañ ko ci anti-aging. Bu loolu passé Kiwi Eye Gold moom mooy Kiwi Eye brand bi nga xam ne moo gën a ees in the entire Kiwi Eye range. Moom tamit daf laa jox a very nice golden complexion. So amee ay cere am ay problème skin, this will be your go-to product. Kiwi Eye Privilege moo nekk ni baax na lool si ko doon diw sa yaram yaaxu nga bëgg a defaraat xam nga rek def bem baax teg ko ci yoon. Kiwi Eye Privilege war naa doon sa xarit. Kiwi Eye Multi Action moom bu dee like nga almond products, almond oils, B is what we will recommend to you. We get our products directly from Paris. Suñ Paris products yep comes directly from the manufacturer. François Bidon moom kenn du ko introduce. Amal nañ leen the Royal Excellence Carrot moom mi nga xam ne moom moo gën a popular in the entire François Bidon family. Amal nañ leen ko. Amal nañ leen Puissance ak amal nañ leen Extreme tamit. Bu loolu weesoo Glow yaa ngi nii. Glow kenn du ko introduce. Moom a star product la obviously all the time ñu ngi ko am in stock. Recently bii mooy coow li Diamond Glow moom la xale yu jigéen ñi di wóor. tay yëpp anti binta gaay Diamond Glow kañ la Diamond Glow di ñëw. Well coow jeex na fi mu nekk nii Diamond Glow is back in stock. For the past couple of days xam nga rek parel kër Fatou beeg yooyu maa ngi switch to Express Glow. Xala expressal rek xala glowyal rek moo nekk nii mooy lightning fast glow product bi nga xam ne diwoo ko rek within a week rek am the glow you've been always dreaming of. The most popular glow mooy Lemon Glow. Bi mooy the most popular one amongst all the glow lines. Lemon Glow bi moom moo gën a popular moom lañ dee gën a jaay. But nag ci gàttal amal nañ leen the entire glow correction. From Diamond Glow to Extreme Glow, Pure Glow, Cocoa Glow, Lemon Glow, Express Glow, and obviously Carrot Glow. So loolu passé xam naa ne war ngeen a xam by now ne ñun ñooy represent HD26 Mr Paris ñun ñoo lañ fi nekkal fii si Gambia ñoo lañ indil glutathione product bi mooy seen product bi gën a ees made out of glutathione. Some products say amuñ hydroquinone, glutathione la am. Glutathione mooy des new ingredient bi nga xam ne moom la skincare companies yëpp di tiitaroo daal ku defarut glutathione rek definitely yow nekkuloo ci yëpp yi. So glutathione moom laa nekk di use from last month on. And du la xeesal pecc waaye nag dafa setal sa yaram dafa génne all the imperfections which we all have du la weexal tal waaye dafa liisal sa yaram nooyal ko nepp moo nekk nii am nañ the entire collection amal nañ leen lotion bi amal nañ leen cream face cream eye cream what is this one amal nañ leen glycerine amal nañ leen sax a glutathione product boo xam ne pour lunette la moo nekk nii su loolu passé amal nañ leen the glutathione vitamins seen vitamins yi ñoo nekk nii one a day nga ko jël and not only ne dafa leeral sa yaram but it's a very